Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. It's Console Carrie here bringing you another episode of Nintendo's Rags to Riches Challenge. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Here are the rules to the challenge. Here are the classes. We are on the island of Folklore, which makes us a farmer. Here are the exceptions to help us make those 20 million bells. So looking at the map, we've made a few changes since the last time I made a video. We've moved some villagers around. We've organized our farms. Our farms are almost 100% in. We are in the process of moving the museum from the lower right corner to kind of the middle area. I've decided that's going to be kind of my um, business section with all the buildings. So yeah, and I've started doing some design, and so I thought I would do a little tour, show you what I've been up to. Oh, of course, right off the bat is a balloon. Let's snag this balloon. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Snag this balloon. Whew, didn't go in water. So I've started putting in this road. I've decided to kind of do a tropical city core island. I know our focus is on making money, but in between waiting for things to grow, I need something to do. So I am starting to do some serious designing, and I tried out a bunch of different roads. I really wanted one that had like a center line going down the middle, but I also have started developing kind of a general flow of where my bridges are going to be and pathways, and I wanted a road that was going to line up with the bridges. And everything that I found was not either squares was too small, or it was three and then it wouldn't line up, and I really wanted them to line up. So I watched a bunch of videos and I tried a bunch of different layouts, and funny enough, this roadway is the one that I liked the most, and I happen to have gotten it from It's Me Carolee. I think it might have been a Calling Crossing. Just about every decent pattern is from Calling Crossing these days. That seems to be the common thread. So the reason I liked this one so much is it has this inner. I'll show you designs. So it has this inner piece, this inner corner, so that you could cleanly make inside corners. So I'm using them here. You can see this little square here, this little square here. I'm able to make inside corners. So that was something that I wanted. And I'm able to make these little planter boxes. And hopefully these trees will grow and it'll look even better. Look more enclosed like a tropical island would. I did try it with just two, and I wanted this planter, and it just felt having them the same size didn't look right. So I ended up going with 4 wide. Another reason that I did that is I wanted to have these crosswalks to make it look more realistic. So in order to do that, I needed 4, because there's one here, there's 2 here, and 1 here. And if I just did one crosswalk, it would have been okay. But the other problem I had was the crosswalk going this way. I need 2 to be able to line it up with my house here. So I had to go with 4 here. So that meant that I needed to do 4 here to line it up. So it kind of developed on its own. And it's pretty cool that kind of accidentally I lined up the airport, if we go all the way back, with this bridge. So, and which lines up with Nooks. So that was really convenient that that happened. And so continuing on, we have another intersection to put in right here, and it needs to be for and line up with resident services. So this will get filled in like the other path. And then this museum is going away, and then we'll make some kind of path that connects to this farm and then comes back along the beach. So that's kind of the flow. Oh, and then the other thing, if we run over to this other side, is lining it up with this bridge was crucial because I wanted these houses to be kind of like they live in the forest kind of thing, and so I have these trees that are in front of the house. So I wanted this walkway that led you this way, that went through these trees and onto the beach. So I was cognizant of that. The only problem is, if you see here, I had to take a notch around the tree. I don't know if this makes it look like a interesting element, or if I should shift the trees and houses so that I can have a straight path. I haven't decided about that. If I do that, I can do that. But if I do, I would want probably one more space so they have a little bit of a frontage. So if I did that, I would have to terraform this back one or two, which I kind of want to do anyways. It's kind of not the right shape for what I have going on up there with just the trees, a forest up there. So, but if I terraform this back a couple spaces, and then I move these houses back a couple of spaces, they would have at least 2 tiles for a little frontage, and then I would have room to move. I would have room to move these trees. I don't know if that would work though, because I need to keep this fixed. This is a fixed point that's lined up with this. So if I moved it back, I might be able to move these trees down, because if I just go down, move down 2 spaces down, then I could move the trees out one and clear that path. For the most part, I think I could, but I don't know. It's something I'm kind of mulling over. And then the flowers are pretty much the same. I'm slowly taking out the red and incorporating the black flowers. Still don't have a gold rose, but working on that. And I cleared this space of bugs because tomorrow is the bug off. And I want to do some kind of rose garden over here, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet. And then coming back up here is where the other 5 villagers are. And I'd kind of like to terraform this forward just a tiny bit. I'm trying not to do too much terraforming, but do a tiny bit forward so that they have a little more of a yard. We got Billy there. And this is a temporary land bridge. We have red today. This hasn't really changed much up here. We come over. I've collected a few of these gyroids, few of the roses. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I'm just kind of sticking them up here. And then I did terraform this little waterfall in here. And I'll show you why. I've terraformed this area a tiny bit so that I could fit the museum in. And my thought is the way that the museum sits, I would have a waterfall on the right-hand side view, and then maybe put a waterfall right here, over there on that cliff on the other side. And then when you come up on the museum, you'd see a waterfall on each side. That cliff behind us is going to get blocked because the museum's pretty tall. And then we have our ladder here. And, well, before we go down the ladder, so over here we have this area, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do some kind of decorating, or maybe have the rock garden here. Still thinking on that. And haven't really decorated this area yet, but I have a little bit of a space here. And we've got a ladder here to go up, so this might become their space, sister space up above them and to the left, since I don't have a lot of room to decorate. But a little bit of frontage, a tiny bit of frontage right here. And then you come forward here, and here we're back at Nook's, which is right behind my house. As you can see, I've acquired the farmer's overall, so we should be making some good money here soon. And then I have this little fence area here, but I'm not sure. I'm still kind of thinking on that. So, the bridges that I've added, I added this bridge that goes across this waterfall off of that peninsula, and then that takes us to the pumpkin farm. I really haven't done anything new back here. I do want to reorganize the trees and plants. And I want to put a bridge right here. I just haven't gotten to it. I have lots of plans for design here. It's really just kind of developing as I go, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. It's mostly functional, but things seem to be lining up to where we're getting a good idea for how to have a good flow for the island. So come across here, and here's our carrot farm, and we've got peach trees. We're waiting for those to grow in. And then you come across, keep coming forward, and we've got our wheat farm with oranges. And then we're at the main area now, the main road, soon to be. And then right here is a potato farm, and this is actually ready to harvest. So my plan is to have a farm of each type and of vegetable crop, and then each day I will harvest one, and I'll never run out because there's like 6 of them. I think there's 6. So I'll never run out because they harvest every 3 days. And I don't always have to water them every day. If they've already been developed, I'll just let them sit. And so that way I will be able to harvest every single day and not worry about whether it's grown in or not, because it will have twice as much time as needed to harvest. And that is still within the rags to riches rules. So the amounts. So we keep coming over here, and here's the sugarcane farm. I thought it looked cooler to have them together, so I might put like a little marker here where to stand to water the plants. But here is the sugarcane farm, and on this back side here is where the money farm is. Same deal. I'm trying to keep 6 at a time, and so every day I'll harvest 30,000 off the money trees. So I have them there and across here, and one and a couple of here. Fits in there nicely. I don't know if we'll keep them there forever, but that's where it is for now. And then this, I believe, are cherries. I think they have one more day to grow in. And then crossing over to here is where my tomato farm is going to be. And I didn't have enough tomatoes. I had 10, so I grew a few, and then I planted. And I think I just need 6 more to plant, and a couple more days and this should be fully grown. And these are apples, so that will give me all the fruit. And my house, I'm planning on moving it over here so that it's lined up, and then this will be a walkway as well. I'm starting to develop it, but once all this grows in and I figure out what to plant here, maybe some bushes and a palm tree at each corner of the intersection, I think that's gonna feel really enclosed and tropical and still have a good flow. Right now this is where the stove is, and then all my supplies are on the beach. Oh, and then I moved all my tables, and I'm collecting all my recipes. Once I get more of the crops harvested, I'll be able to cook all of my DIYs that I have for cooking. And I'm gonna start cooking instead of just selling fruit and vegetables right out, and make a little more money that way. I'm not sure if I'm gonna move the campsite. That might be what I do next to the museum, is put the campsite up there since I have that space, and then all the business stuff. Oh, this is not good. If he has a cloud, I have to talk to him, and I think he wants to leave. All right, rules are rules. I spaced out and I bought a second workout top. Oh, phew. Rex is one of my favorites. He's a cat after all. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be using 2 of these things at once. Do you know how many times this has happened to me in the last week? Just about every villager has had a cloud, and I go, oh no. Marshall was the worst one. Oh no, they have a cloud. They want to leave. And then they have a gift for me. So I'm kind of surprised no one's asked to leave. I guess I'm a super awesome mayor, or whatever it is, representative, I think is what I'm supposed to be. So I'm super excited at how this has developed, and I didn't really do it on purpose. I wasn't even going to design at all, but it's really kind of developing nicely. I'm really happy with it, and I owe the start to Consul Cato, because I was gonna just copy whatever she does. That's my favorite thing to do, is pick out a favorite YouTuber and just do whatever they do, or at least a similar type of design. But she has not put up a video or stream on hard mode for like a month. So I had to move forward because I'm really enjoying this challenge. A byproduct of this challenge is another challenge that I have is conflicting with this, is that I am trying to pop 300 balloons and not pick up any balloon. any presents. So that's why you see all the presents everywhere. Well, when you're designing, the hazard of designing is that these presents are getting in my way. As you can see, I picked up about 15 of them or so because they were in my way. So I thought as part of this video, we'll open up these presents and see what we got as a prelude to my gold balloon celebration. So here's the first one. Ooh, 5,000 bells. That's a good one. Let's see, I hope they're all like that. Nope. A silk floral print shirt. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Let's see what else. Ooh, a rock guitar. That's cool. Not really farm vibes, but that's cool. See what else we got. Oh, 10,000 bells. I kind of wonder how much money I'm sitting on. A camp stove. Now that could come in handy. Can you cook with a camp stove? Let's see. No, you just turn the fire on and off. So that might be a good thing to put at my campsite design. Oh, underwater flooring. I think I already know that. I'm starting to collect some DIYs that are duplicates. At some point, I will do a DIY market. So we got a kimono. Oh, 1,000 bells. It's not a very good present. Some clay. Study poster. Oh, I think I have to put that in my house. More clay. Shallow knit cap. Oh, I have construction mode on, so I can't try that on. Another throwback wrestling figure. I think that would go good with my gym. Have I shown you guys my gym yet? Let's go over there. I don't think I have shown you my gym. It's not super big, but I think it's kind of cute. It's over here on this rock, this humongous rock. So we could maybe put it here as decoration. Where did it go? Well, I'm too close to the edge. Maybe here? Yeah, so it's like a mini version of what I've got right here. Alright, let's see what the rest of the presents are. A coffee cup. Speaking of which, we have a coffee shop now. I don't know if you caught that. Ooh, another 10,000. Nice. Making some good money just opening these presents. Tweed pants. I do need some pants. Oh dear. That's not a very nice outfit. It's not really my style. So a waistband, we could put that in our house maybe. In bedroom. I do have some rattan. Ooh, school door plate. In my Forever Island, I have one of these and it's pretty cool. I'll probably use that. That's another $1,000. That's another thing is I want to change the frontage on my house. So there's a lot of construction that I'm wanting to do, but it takes time and money. But I've got lots of ideas. Okay, I already have this DIY. So there you have it. There's the presents. And you've gotten kind of a little tour of the island. So just walking through. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this situation. I need to figure that out. I could also just switch to a 2 wide, but I don't know, maybe this is cute just having this little notch out and kind of realistic. What do you guys think? What would you do in that situation? Well, I think I'm gonna call this video. Uh, it's kind of a tour and what I've been up to, um, and what I'm designing, and where the island is headed. So I hope you enjoyed catching up with me and seeing what I'm up to, and let you know that I'm really enjoying this challenge, and I hope that you do a challenge too. And subscribe, like if you're so inclined, and have a great day.